Boo! Hello and welcome to A Beginner's Intro to Art Fight. Here I will do my best to help you get ready for Art Fight, as well as etiquette, tips, and some other things I wish I knew before I started Art Fight. I will be getting the three main things: an introduction to what Art Fight is, how it works, and then finally the tips and tricks I mentioned earlier. Art Fight is an art trading game that takes place during the entire month of July every year. There are two teams competing to get as many points as they can before the end of the month. Art Fight is open to anyone 13 and older. Art Fight is also 100% free. Art Fight was officially thought of back in 2007. The current site we're on didn't finish development until 2016. Though, with that, I do have to say, the site does show its age in some aspects, so just be aware. Okay, now you know what Art Fight is, now let's get into the real important crud. Yay! Rules! So, before I get into the actual rules of the game, I want to go over, Art Fight's terms of service pretty much. This extends to both the site itself, their Instagram, and their Discord, and any other platforms that I haven't checked out personally. And pretty much to sum it up, it's just use common sense and don't be hateful. But sadly, that's harder for some people than others. So I definitely just read through everything yourself to make sure you have a good understanding of it. ArtFight also allows suggested content of OCs and stuff on the website, but you do have to tag it, and if you're under 18 you cannot ask for it or make it. And you can find the rules here on the homepage. Okay, now let's get onto the actual game of Art Fight. There are two ways to get points in Art Fight. The first way are for attacks, which you get 100% of the points when it's submitted, and the second way is friendly fire, when you attack someone on the same team as you. It's around 75% of the original points. So, how do I find a character to attack? That's easy. Just go up here and click random character. Or if you're looking for a specific fandom, or you like a certain type of OC, like Anthros, or you like neon colors, just go to tag search and throw those in. But if you're looking for a specific character, like one of your friends, go up top and click character and put in the relevant information. Now that you found a character that you like, now you get to bookmark it. It's on the top right, and you can put other information if you want to in the description of it. But now it is officially bookmarked, and now you can refine the character when you're ready to submit the attack. You can find your book notes in the drop-down menu underneath your name. The most important part of an attack is making sure you read both the character and the global permissions of the person, because if you don't, you can be reported and get into a lot of trouble. And also, just don't be that person that's weird, please. And that especially goes for if there's nothing in global permission or in character permission. Just play it safe. Don't be the weirdo. Okay, so on to the actual attacks of Art Fight. The art. I started this project during Art Fight 2025. It is currently December of the same year. So, thank you, universe. You laid it on real thick. When it comes to the art of Art Fight, I think it's really important to know that beginner artists are 100% welcome. It doesn't matter whether or not you think your art is good or not, you're 100% welcome. And Art Fight, in my personal opinion, is a good practice if you want to start taking commissions in the future. And it gets you drawing things you probably wouldn't have thought of drawing before, because these aren't your characters. Before you actually make any art for Art Fight, I suggest looking at Attack Guide. It shows you what they use to categorize certain parts of your art and how to submit it into which category. It's really helpful, and if you're not sure, I highly suggest opening it in a second tab and double check as you go through everything when you're submitting your art. And here's another thing to know: before you start any of the art for Art Fight, you can't do any sketches or anything before the actual event starts, because it's considered cheating. And if you submit a very polished piece, like less than an hour, then when Art Fight actually starts, you can get reported and get in trouble for that because it's cheating. Once your attack is ready to go and be submitted, go to the character's profile, copy the number by their name at the top, and then go to submission, and you should find attack, and then you put in the numbers, and then you fill in the rest of the information and upload the photo and the thumbnail. So now you know how to submit an attack. But how do others attack you? Easy. You submit your character the same way you would an attack, just minus all the different categories for the attack guide. Also, along with that, I highly suggest making sure you have your character and global permissions up to date, because there will always be someone that will take advantage of you not filling those in. And if something happens, tough shit, buddy. There ain't much you can do about it then. Now we're on the tips and tricks, and some etiquette things that I wish I knew before I started Art Fight. The first one that I want to bring up is commenting on revenges and attacks you get. Leaving a comment on a piece of art that someone made you for Art Fight is sort of like a saying thank you and acknowledging that someone made something for you. I know not all people can do it. Like, example, you have social anxiety, or you have a large following on another social media platform, and you just can't for every single one. If you are someone that won't be able to comment on every post, you should at least put somewhere in your profile that you won't be able to, as a heads up for anyone that attacks you, so no one thinks that you're just ignoring them. Another thing about Art Fight is you don't need a full character turnaround reference for every single one of your characters. A simple unshaded piece that's flat color would be just perfect. And if you don't have one, try and find a piece that's decent that shows most of your character, or you can put some dots of color in the corner of a piece to show somewhere where they can directly color pick. If you want to try and get at least a revenge or two back, you can check out someone's battle ratio. Their battle ratio shows how many attacks and defenses they have. You want to find someone that is as close to 50% or over to get a revenge from them, because they're more likely to revenge you. But remember, Art Fight is an art gifting game, though these statistics aren't always 100% accurate. For example, if you're someone that has a large outside following Art Fight, you'll get a ridiculously more attack than someone who doesn't. And the most important tip of all, be nice. Well, anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this was somehow informative in some way or form. And anyways, please subscribe. I need car money.